Hey girlfriends, my name is Sydney Simone, and today we're going to be talking about how modeling has altered my brain chemistry, which I think is just a really dramatic way of saying how modeling has influenced my thinking and my world and just how I view myself. So the number one thing I feel like modeling has influenced in my life is I feel like modeling has made it more comfortable for me to embrace my height, especially when I was younger. So growing up, my height was like my biggest insecurity. It was something I was super self-conscious about. It just felt very awkward being a tall girl, being taller than most people. Pants aren't long enough, jacket sleeves aren't long enough. It just feels very awkward. I just feel like I stood out for no reason. But I feel like once I started to get into modeling, I was not as ashamed of being tall, because being tall is actually like desired in the modeling world. They want you to be tall, and it makes sense to be tall if you're a model. So I feel like once I started modeling, I started to lean more into the fact that I'm tall, and also that leads me to the next thing, that also the fact that I'm skinny. Like, I don't know, I just feel like being a model, it like encouraged me to like embrace my height and my size, because it makes sense. It goes along with my aesthetic now. Like, duh, I'm tall and skinny if I'm a model. So I feel like modeling really made me less insecure about my size and my height, which I love that for me. Modeling has also helped me to embrace my natural beauty and my health. Another thing in the modeling world is they really like naturalness, and they love natural beauties, but also strong features or striking features are very like popular and desired in the modeling world. They love when people have something different about them, a strong jawline or a big nose or a strikingly like long nose, or just something weird like asymmetrical face or freckles or a big mole in a weird place. Like, I feel like somehow that's like more high fashion, and I see a lot of people with like very strong features or unique features being signed to like top modeling agencies. So I feel like being a model definitely like made me feel better about my strong features, my strong jawline, my big nose, and my like just prominent features. And then also just like being healthy. The modeling world, like, they really promote like a healthy lifestyle. When you watch and follow models, normally like they eat healthy, they're drinking smoothies, they're drinking juices, they're working out, like they're just glowing. I don't know, and they just really embrace like this just natural healthy beauty. Now on to some more negative ways that modeling has altered my brain chemistry. Sometimes I feel like my hips are too big, which is literally insane because I wear a size 4. But because I model, in the modeling world, a 38-inch hip, which is my hip size, is big. Actually, anything bigger than a 36-inch hip is big in the modeling world. So I have actually like gotten on calls with modeling agencies, and they've actually told me like, oh, like, you have a big butt, like your hips are kind of wide, like your hips are a little bigger, or your butt is a little bigger than what we normally go for. And that is insane because I wear a size 4. So there is no way that I could possibly have a huge butt or these big hips. But in the modeling world, or at least high fashion, or like runway world, they like for their girls to be thin and narrow. And to some people, I have a big butt and I have big hips, and that is just crazy. I mean, like, I do have a curvy body for my size, but for me, at wearing a size 4 jean, to be like thinking twice about my butt or about my hips, that's insane. So that is like a more negative way that modeling has kind of like altered my brain chemistry. But back to more positive things, I feel like pursuing modeling has definitely made like dream chasing and unconventional jobs feel more normal to me than they would for other people. I feel like for me, moving to New York, moving to LA, that sounds very like achievable to me. Not having a normal job, not having a 9 to 5, like making money off like what's the word I'm looking for? Unconventional jobs. Like, that's very normal to me, and I feel like that's only like normal to me and like feels achievable to me because I'm pursuing modeling and because I'm watching other people do those kind of things. So I'm following, people that I'm friends with, people in the modeling industry that are moving from their hometown to New York, moving from Atlanta to New York, moving from Atlanta to LA. And I'm seeing people that like I've actually worked with or I've been on set with do these big things. And I feel like maybe if I wasn't pursuing modeling, like things like this would probably feel a little bit more like unattainable for me or unachievable to me, and maybe I wouldn't even like think as big as I do if I wasn't pursuing modeling, if that makes sense. And I feel like the fact that I like am pursuing modeling, it has also kind of like given me the confidence to pursue other things that are unconventional. So I feel like those are definitely ways that modeling has altered my brain chemistry so far. I would love to hear what some other models think about the things that I said. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? What are some ways that like pursuing modeling has influenced you positively or negatively? I know some models, they actually like have struggled with their body image since becoming a model, and with their eating habits, and whereas some people, it's made them feel even better about themselves. So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts, and I will see you guys in the next video.